absolute doors here with the man who actually topped his first big actual event in One Piece, Reese. So yeah, we all know who you are. You've been on the channel multiple times. What did you come 20th with at the Treasure Cup? the best cheap deck. Pretty much. Yeah, it's the best cheap deck. And that deck's budget beyond all belief, let's be honest. Do not start pulling out high expensive cards. Oh, you're going to show off the chopper that you won. That one looks worse.
But we have it now.
Alright. But yeah, so he's going to be showing us the deck profile, going over his ideas behind it, and everything along those lines, right?
We'll start with the biggest deck of the whole year. 10 Don.
Oh, shiny dog.
We ain't got 10 Don, you can't play.
Pretty much. Right.
Back to front or forward to back?
Facing me.
Facing you?
Yeah, so bottom. Sure. Oh, so we're starting with events.
4 Borough. 2 Bagua, that's it.
Reason?
That's it. There's no other good events for purple.
Yeah, but why like 2 of this and 4 of this?
Alright, so when you don't see Oni, this happened like 3 times in the event, you bait people into thinking they have advantage, because you can't ramp. Then when you get to 7, you Bagua them on purpose, even if it's for a small block, and then you immediately get to 10 next turn, you wipe their board.
Okay.
Yeah. And then after that, they're behind you.
And obviously the 4 of the other one, because it's 1 costs 4k.
It's different. I played 2 different events. 2 more, right?
Next we have blockers.
Self-explanatory.
There's the cheap blockers anyway. More blockers.
Okay, you're going to need to explain why you're playing...
More blockers.
Right, explain why you're playing 4 of this at least.
4 of this. Alright, so the current meta is this. If they're playing Kid, they need to rest your blockers, which means this one they can only EZO. These ones they can rest on most things and then hit them. Okiku's not too bad because you can always remove it, but this one has to be done through EZO because you always get rid of Okiku. The other reason is when you're playing against Red or Law, you play this, they waste the pistol, then you play Queen.
Fair enough.
And if they can't pistol this, they can't pistol Queen, so either way, then they're stuck. Also mentioned, it's a 5k blocker. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's trash. We swap it for Uta in the film deck, right? Useless.
Alright, so those are all your blockers.
Cheap blockers are cheap blockers.
And Queen is Queen, draw 2, discard 1, all the good stuff.
Yeah. Never draw it. Sorry. Standard cards. We'll skip those. 2 ops.
Right, why 2 Who's Who and 2 Queen, Jack?
Alright. Who's Who is great on a trigger. It's okay in the hand against Law and against Kid, but it doesn't have a counter. So in the late game, it's a dead card in your hand. Straight up.
And 2 Jack?
2 Jack. If you don't draw any, it's a free ramp that's active, so your Borrow Breath becomes active. And I mean, you trash a card, but there's plenty of cards in this deck that you can trash and not care about. Plenty.
Alright.
Yeah. If you play the ulti, you don't get the counter, so at least in the late game this has a purpose, other than just sitting in your hand doing nothing. It's way better than what it could be. Something weird that people don't play.
Okay. The relevance of your free ulti and who's who's. For ulti and your who's who. Explain why.
This wins games.
Why?
Why? It's a 4-drop, 2/5.
Okay, but why specifically? Why is this good?
Because if you already have board control and you tempo out 2 5Ks at the cost of 4, they're struggling to take over the board. That's it, and they're all going face.
Alright.
And if you don't do that, and there's someone who's like Law, and they sit there and they play their 1 cost and don't rest it, you kill it anyway. they no free value. No.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no, it's tempo and there's still counters. So even if you don't want a tempo because you're behind, it's counters. It works. Counters.
Just 2k counter.
Well, I mean, unless you do what I did to the Kid player, where they have free life up, nothing in hand, so you smack them, then play the X-Drake and drop the card, then hit them again, then play the X-Drake and drop their card, then trash the life and then kill them so they can't possibly counter. Yeah, they're 2k counters.
Fair enough.
Let's see. 3 Queen, 3 King, sorry, and 2 7-drop King.
Was this ratio good throughout the weekend? Would you change it?
No, this was fine. This one comes up less, But I think that was that game where I just played it without using the ability, and it was fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that was very weird, but it works. And then obviously, yeah, big Kaidos. 3, 2.
All right, so this is pretty standard, right? Or would you pay more of this?
Some people like more of this. I don't. In the mirror, you want more. You don't want anything else. Honestly, if you overdraw them, it's just a waste.
All right, and is there anything you would actually say about the deck in general? Like, oh wait, we missed the card. We've missed the card.
Well, you mean the best card in the whole deck?
Yeah, we missed 4 of one card, dude.
No, yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, come on.
You don't need this card.
No, show them the card, innit?
You don't play it.
You have to play it. You have to show
You don't
it.
play it.
Yeah, you didn't draw all weekend.
We don't play it. This is rubbish.
Like,
no counter.
He doesn't draw it,
In all
right?
fairness, in all my 9
Right.
games, I only saw this twice.
You only saw
And I went
Onigashima
X2.
twice. Like, you came
Don't
20th
need it.
with no Onigashima.
If you're a Kaido player who has to rely on this card, pick up a new deck.
So, at the end of the day, you never draw Onigashima. Is there anything you'd like to say about your matches and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I could have came top 16. I whiffed a 50-50. It's my bad because I don't focus on the game a lot. So I was against Kid, it was very close, I lost dice roll, and I forgot that Straw Sword was a card. So I left Queen up thinking it was fine. I should have played the 2-cost one instead of leaving up the bag one. It was a 50-50 chance, and I lost it. That's the lose.
Fair enough. Well, 20th place is still insane. You got your chopper, you got everything that you would really want. And yeah, you've literally shown that you don't need goddamn Onigashima apparently to do well in this godforsaken game, not drawing it. But yeah, thanks for the deck profile. People out there, Kaido is probably one of the best decks in the game right now, and probably will be into OPO2 as well. So
Up beforehand, yeah, because film will become legal, and film makes the deck busted.
yeah, because you get Douglas Bullet and stuff. So take a look at it. Hopefully you like the deck profile. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, congrats on your first Premier top, Reese.
Till the next time.
Yep, later.